Hi, everyone. This is Mike Klein, and welcome to the first edition of It's a Great Day in New Albany. This is my first effort at a video vlog and a new communication tool that I'm rolling out to help communicate with the community. You can find me on YouTube, and the channel is Mike Klein. So bear with me as we try to do this for the first time, and I encourage all of your feedback and comments, and you can do that in the comments section of below the YouTube video. So during this first edition, we're going to actually look at a recap of last night's school board meeting. And that took place last night in Mershad Hall. We had lots of great awards and achievements, and I thought that I would try to encapsulate that in a small amount of time and kind of recap that and then leave you with a few thoughts. The first thing that happened last night was a great award, and congratulations goes out to our CFO and treasurer, Becky Jenkins, and her staff, and in fact the entire staff at New Albany, as they were given the Award of Distinction from the Auditor of State's Office. And this is, I believe, the third consecutive year that Treasurer Jenkins has received this award in this district, and it is an award that is only given out to less than 5% of all public entities that are audited by the Auditor of State. That's over 5,800 public entities, and New Albany Plain Local Schools is just one of a few that received this award. So that is a great accomplishment. The Auditor of State sent a representative last night, and they were happy to award New Albany and talked about what great fiscal responsibility and transparency that they displayed during that audit and in the last year. You can look at more information on our website. We have the annual CAFR, which is on there, and I encourage everyone to go and do so. We also honored some of our art students last night. It was wonderful to see some of them in attendance, a middle school student and some high school students, and they were brought in, and they showed us some of their art, and that was great. And they won an award, the Central Ohio Regional Scholastic Art Award winners, and this year for the first time, or actually they had the most gold award winners, and some of this work is just amazing, and I encourage you all to see it, and you can. It's right here in New Albany. It's at the Haley Gallery, which is in the heart of New Albany, so I encourage anyone who has an extra little bit of time to stop by the Haley Gallery and enjoy some of the artwork that our students work so diligently on, and it's just tremendous. So I encourage everyone to go see some of that artwork, and it was great to see those students in attendance last night. Some of the other things we discussed, we reviewed the state of the schools, which took place last week. Dr. Dominy was able to lead that discussion. My colleagues Laura Kohler and Mark Ryan shared the stage with our treasurer, Becky Jenkins, and Dr. Dominy, and brought the community up to speed on the state of the schools and answered many questions live and also from the audience. I would also encourage people to go to our website, which is napls.us, where that is archived and now can be viewed. So they are still answering questions. Feel free to ask any questions that you have via that website tool, and there will be an answer that is gotten back to you. So I encourage everyone to do that. We also welcomed Miss Emily Jablanca to the stage. She is our middle school principal. She talked about the continuous improvement plan that the middle school is undergoing right now. She also had a few awards, and one of the great awards that she presented was to the president and vice president of the New Albany Middle School PTO. The president is Suzanne Fife, and the vice president's Kathy Vinciguerra, and they received the Parents of the Ohio Middle Learners Association Parents of the Year. And again, that's great work by volunteers, our PTOs, which are in our schools every day and doing great work helping our teachers and our staff, our administrators work with our kids. And so right here in New Albany, we have the Parents of the Year of the Ohio Middle School Learners Association. So congratulations to our PTO and Kathy and Suzanne. We also had a board discussion about all-day kindergarten. It is a proposed change in one of our policies and the potential to add 2 pilot classes at the K-1 building next year. We were first introduced to this concept by Principal Emery at our last board meeting. We had some further discussion last night. Dr. Dominy did a good job of leading us through what that would look like, And as kindergarten registration gets ready to ramp up, we will have or parents will have the opportunity to not only register for all-day kindergarten, but potentially ask that their child be enrolled in an all-day program. Now, again, this first year is only a pilot. It's a one-year pilot. We are looking probably to have 2 classes. One would be a standard New Albany model class, and that would hold about 25 kids, depending on how many would like to sign up. And then the other one would be a Reggio Emilia model, and we have some flexibility in whether that's 1 class or 2 classes in terms of which model is used. But we want to see what parents are interested in and give them the ability to sign up during kindergarten registration process. Now, that will be all unfolding once the policy is in place, and that policy will be voted on March 9th. And again, that next meeting is March 9th. It's a board work session. The board will be taking another deep dive and looking at expenses in our budget, and we'll take a deeper dive and have some lengthy discussion. I encourage anybody to come out. That meeting will start at 6:30 at Mershad Hall. Again, that's March 9th. We'll also be having the second reading of the proposed policy with the kindergarten pilots. So again, this is the first effort at the video vlog on YouTube, Mike Klein. That was some of the recap from last night's meeting. We had a great dialogue and discussion with my colleagues and Dr. Dominy and CFO Jenkins. And so we'll do this as the weeks progress, and it may be once a week, it may be twice a week. We're going to try this out, but let me know what you think. I'm also on Twitter at NAEaglePride, and I will be hosting some chats, and I'll let those followers know on Twitter what those chats will look like or when they will be. But we'll be at hashtag NABOE chat MK. NABOE chat MK. So I will be on Twitter, and I will let my followers know when those chats will take place. But let me know what you think of this initial program, this initial effort at vlogging, and we will continue to update as needed. As always, it's a great day to be New Albany Eagle, and go Eagles.